Let me welcome you to my channel. Before we begin the video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this post. With the Uber Arena in Berlin 2024 just around the corner, Triple H has 5 blunders under his belt from Bash and Berlin. Get ready for the big event in Berlin, Germany. The big game this coming Saturday, featuring WWE's upcoming major international premium event. Happening in real time, head of content Triple H is thoroughly investigating all possible avenues to. The performance was remarkable in spite of his. Notwithstanding overwhelming odds, a string of mistakes has provided a cloud over the imminent event, originating from the scheduling of the section of the match card for ladies to an unremarkable feuds development. It's safe to say that WWE's creative team has failed to few opportunities with the impending premium. Staging a concert in Germany now, we will examine 5 blunders that Triple H had already committed with. Smash into inadequate construction for Cody Rhodes in Berlin 5 versus Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens. The battle between Kevin Owens, their camaraderie, but with it happening during comparing babyface with babyface confronted, continued to be contained within the domain of their romance without the passionate of intensity usually linked to excessive championship bouts with high stakes. It appears that none of the superstars are interested in the highly sought-after position that would fight about who gets to construct. Competition of this kind is definitely going to be one most grave errors made by the Triple H-led regime, in addition to the undeniable defending the WWE Championship at stake at Fate in Berlin appears to be the one with the fewest center stage. The sole element that has kept spectators glued to the bout was weather when it comes to the spectacle, thus the unimpressive construction, as well as the lack of an engaging tail line has limited its ability to magnitude. While holding the World Championship title, the line is deserving of a captivating plot and rising tensions that WWE was unable to not include Ilya Dragunov in the 4, not including Ilya on the match card. Assad of the Both Party in Berlin is yet another terrible mistake by Triple H's top guy system in place just a short time ago. Talk has it that Dragunov may enter the match versus Gunter held at the Celebration in Berlin, Germany, as the audience has been eagerly anticipating this. Fantasize about as the Mad Dragon is going for the belt in the World Heavyweight Championship could be a ridiculous notion to hold a championship. He was a potential addition to WWE's lineup for Party in Berlin for a few ability. Elid would have benefited from this. Dragunov stand in the limelight before WrestleMania in Berlin, where, growing up, he began his wrestler's career on top of, handed to him by the PL, much needed forward motion that might have served as a launching pad for his ascent to the Monday Night Raw main event scene. 3. The strap match regulations. Throw and Berlin, CM, Arrogant, and Dewey. Strap match rivals McIntyre will square off at the Berlin Bash this coming Saturday. Despite this requirements match will include shockingly harsh nature of it all. Rules of this game might not have the ability to pay homage to the weight of the stakes. Competition between Punk and McIntyre versus superstars in bag match only need to touch the 4 turnbuckles to win. Within the ring offers a simple means to get out of there by being the winner instead of placing their rival on the floor. Thus, with a competition of this level, both A-listers snatching up success without submitting or enduring a pinfall. Some may find it rude. Defeat in the defending champion's title defense. Female athletes. Morgan Liv is known as reigning Raw Women's World Champion, as Nia Jax is the female wrestler for WWE. Advocate. Match of the century. Having said that, neither of women who have won the title are protecting their Berlin Bash championship seem to be Triple H's latest catastrophic gaffe. The fact that WWE has decided to use Morgan in team match for the forthcoming PL tournament suggests, by raising an eyebrow, that the importance of the Judgment Day saga grows. To the organization, then Morgan's exceptionally in high demand. title concurrently not include Nia Jackson, defending one's crown throughout the spectacle. Almost as perplexing, considering her spike on the go without either of them. Battle for Women's World Championship title at Bashin. One could argue that Berlin detracts from the prestige on the basis of the stakes this choice puts, concerns regarding WWE's objectives and artistic vision that leaves followers wanting for additional coverage of the Women's Division 1. Bang out the same 5-match PL sequence about the next huge event in Berlin, WWE. Superb live event on a global scale, appealing to fans in Europe by way of it being WWE boasting about a monumental event, impressive lineup of celebrities. The business was given the chance to reserve deeper card display, highlighting a variety, showcasing a variety of matches. More famous people, but Triple H's choice, limited to a maximum of 5 matches per deck, may be a significant artistic error. Not all matches on the deck are a move that has its detractors among supporters. As a result of wasting other famous athletes' chances to have a spectacular playthrough, hence the game needs to skimped on maintaining a 5-star hotel in Berlin. Compete Plaw, which could have aided more abilities, take center stage. Triple H's debut, creative force behind WWE. Direction is renowned for its daring choices that frequently generate benefits throughout time. Navigate, but his strategies for WWE's party in events scheduled for Berlin to be held in the once great German city has already brought up a couple of raised eyebrows, especially though the event is expected to. A show with a couple of major blunders might potentially affect, in the long run, the growth of the brand in Europe and global. Here are 5 blunders that occur in outreach. With the Bash, Triple H has already made a profit. Berlin's one stifling homegrown talent may be the biggest omission. Leading up to the Berlin Bash, there is, though, not making enough use of regional Europeans that enjoy talent wrestling have been demanding the return of their native superstars, gain the recognition they rightfully merit on that enormous platform. But the event deck is controlled by long-time WWE superstars, American soil, resulting in minimal wrestlers from the United Kingdom and Germany. In order for other European nations to stand out, the choice made by Triple H to depend on confronts instead of risking impending European superstars may backfire on the world of European wrestling has expanded tremendously throughout the last decade, featuring events such as Progress Wrestling, the production of top-tier talent by WXW and IQ, omitting to showcase these combatants. Especially Triple H runs the danger of alienating the target demographic that WWE is attempting to, while the European audience at this event despise not being able to see their heroes, sense something that can damage the brand's well-respected status in the area. Anticipated primary plot. The centerpiece is the main attraction of every wrestling event, and with the Berlin Bash, the stakes not a single bit higher, alas. Right now, for the main event, it seems likely to make an error that might take away from the thrill of. Word on the street is that Roman Reigns defends his WWE Universal Championship title matchup versus the Elite, in contrast to Reigns, who has been powerful champion and a big attraction for spectators, starting to become weary of his inevitable downpour ruins what would have been. Chance for novel, unexpected plot has evolved into a pairing that lots of fans think they are familiar with. The result of Triple H's dependence on a secure, the same old plot twist is a poor decision that may cause followers to lose interest who long for the twists and turns that. Grappling is infamous for 3 things. Berlin's cultural importance. Berlin boasts an abundance of historical sites, culture, which makes it a perfect spot for star in the WWE incident, and notwithstanding B's advancement, Berlin's fashion industry has mostly disregarded the heritage of the city that is playing host, instead of appreciating Berlin's distinctive persona that the advertising for events ignored all other brands in favor of the WWE, a chance to meet people from the nearby, deeper level of understanding the Triple H might have used components from culture and history of Berlin into the stage presentation of events. From plot to design, constructions, such as making comparisons in the course of a wrestler's career, and the story of Berlin's triumph over hardship might have infused with a more personal dimension, one that